Alright, I've had a couple requests to do a video of the boat. Y'all wanted to have a in-depth boat tour, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm about to clean it, so don't mind the rags and stuff over here. She's kind of dirty. Let's start with the basics. This is an 18-foot Astro fishing ski from 1995. It's the original trailer, the original hull, and the original motor. Motor runs fantastic. Previous owner put in a 5-blade ski prop, trim tabs to get up on plane. It has a pole you can put on so you can ski, swim ladder, the whole thing. Some of the features besides that, have 2 live wells, one here, one there, that do work. This is, let's see, the battery area and fuel tank. Let's see, it's my trolling motor batteries. I got a funnel to add fuel because it's kind of a pain. Pumps down there I just changed, a few little bits of storage. I got an onboard charger. It's my fuel tank. I'm still not sure how big it is, and I need to replace the sender because it doesn't know how much fuel it has either. I just know it's full because it's all the way to the lid. It's my engine battery and oil tank over there. This is a 2-stroke, mixes itself. I have both a glove box. This is a secondary glove box, but it has a drain in it right here, where you can use this as an ice chest, which is pretty nice. I don't use it as an ice chest, I use it for storage. Once I get on, I'll give a better tour of the inside. As you can tell, the outside is pretty. Trailer could use a little bit of work. Some of it's got a little rust on it. I did just change the strap. I'd like to change the roller all the way underneath down there. I need to work on this bit. This is the surge brakes. They work, but very, very lightly, like barely anything to it. Had to redo a ground on it already. Got a nice big lift wheel on the front. Let's see. Tires hold air, but they are old. I think they're 5 or 6 years old. They're holding air, they're not leaking, but they're not. I don't trust them for highway use. I need to recarpet the bunks. The lights work. Got a tag. My spare tire isn't rated for this trailer because it did come with one, but it isn't the right size. Well, it's the same size, it's not the same load rating. Let's get up inside of here. Decent amount of room in here for fishing. Start with the back. Have a seat there. Both it and the front seat can fit in these pockets here to where you have 5 seats in the seating area, which is nice. As you saw, I had storage / battery gas area back there. 2 live wells. Under here's a bit of storage. I keep my my tie-off ropes and bumpers in there. I got some pretty rough seats in here. They all need to be reupholstered. Got a bit of storage there. I like to keep my trash in that little bit. Got my net. I got cup holders in here for days. Have a radio. It doesn't work. I'm gonna get it working. Over here is some rod storage, which is nice. I have an oar on top of everything just because it's the last thing I used. I got a foldable net. Under my feet is more rod storage. See? It's convenient. I got an umbrella in there too in case it gets hot on a day. See, we have, your normal controls, hydraulic steering. Fuel gauge doesn't work, but I've attributed that to the sender being bad. I've got a Humminbird in-motion depth finder. It's supposed to be a fish finder too, but it's very, very not trustworthy. I have that fish finder there I'm getting ready to replace. I have another one inside. It's a down scan with GPS, which is going to be nice because I go fishing out in some pretty distant marshes. You have to find your way back home. It'd be nice to have that. I've got a 50-pound trolling motor up here. 24 volt. I have my other fishing seat up here in the front. I got my life jackets and my tie-off rope for the front and this side. I have what I use for my ice chest on this side because it's a nice big space. Don't have to worry about keeping fish because I have live wells, but I do have to keep my oh, I got bees coming out. I do have to worry about keeping my drinks cool. Up here is my anchor. Well, I know my life vest, but my anchor and rod are in there. And then I have rod holder, my foot control for my trolling motor. And this is where all the magic happens up here. That's really about it. I'm going to start shooting more videos going fishing. I noticed that that's a thing a lot of people do. This boat does get up about 55 miles an hour, topped out. I might be able to get a little bit more out of it if I tune it some and, you know, fiddle with it and all. But with 3 people in it, it does 55, which is pretty good. Now, that is a light chop. I'm sure if I got a calm day, I could probably go faster. Things I'm going to do. Might do a video on how to change out that GPS. There's not many videos on how to do that, I noticed. I'm going to do a video on how to change the radio, because that would be nice to have on the water. Another thing I plan on doing is adding a 4th battery. I have 2 for the trolling motor, which is excellent. I've gone 3 trips on 1 charge before I noticed any considerable power loss. I only have 1 battery for the motor, and the problem with that is that battery runs the motor and everything up here. So your bilge pump, your pump for the live wells, radio, lights, GPS, all of that all runs off 1 battery. And that's asking a lot, especially if you're going out for a whole day. Now, if you're running constantly, that's fine, but, you know, just moving to a spot, sitting an hour or 2, moving to a spot, sitting an hour or 2, that's a lot. And then if you're trawling for a few hours through the shallows, you don't ever run the main engine, so you're just draining that 1 battery. Some upgrades I'd like to do. I have 2 rod holders, one there, one there. They're okay when you're sitting still, but I wouldn't mind putting some tubular ones along the side here, because it's a pain every time you go to move to shove them under the floor there or try and strap them down somewhere. Other than that, that's about it. When I first got it, I had to put a battery in it and clean the fuel system out and replace some filters, but it's done fine since then. It's got a really nice trailer. It just glides itself on there. And that's about it. So you want to see more videos like this, or you want to actually see me start up a playlist of just going out fishing, give me a comment, a thumbs up, subscribe. I know that a pretty decent amount of people that live down here in Louisiana are subscribed to me. If y'all ever want to meet up and go fishing, you know, go group fishing somewhere, throw me a shout out. I'll be more than happy to meet anyone down in the southeast part of Louisiana. Let's stick with the, you know, Lake Pontchartrain Inlet to Delacroix area. I'm not too fond of going over to like Grand Isle and all. As you can tell, this isn't a deep water boat. This is more of a inshore slash, you know, bass boat. Take it to go inshore fishing, but you know, actually I got one more video. I'll shoot a video, tackle box tour. Stay tuned for that. Have a great day.